Hi everybody, Linda again. Just wanted to show you tonight, after the request of one of the ladies on one of the sites about my diamond painting workstation setup. I actually do it in my lounge room. I can work off my lounge. I can watch TV if I want to, or a DVD. My husband sits up the other end. Our little dogs are in the house with us. I'm not tucked away in another part of the house on my own. So that's how I prefer to do things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put the camera up on a little table and just try to give you an idea of how my setup works. And if you've got any questions later, you can just ask me. So just hang on and I'll just put the camera up. Try and put it in a spot where you can see me properly. Okay, you may not be able to see me properly. I just want you to be able to see the table and me, what I do. So hang on a sec. Okay, so I have got what some of you may know about is a pop-up coffee table. So it just looks like a normal little coffee table here. I've got my my A2 size easel. I've got a clip-on LED light here. The main reason I use the LED light is so that I can see the drawers in my tray when I'm sitting here, because I don't have great light behind me. So that just gives me that little bit of light. So as you can see there, it shows them. I've got my light pad, which is an A2 size light pad that I can turn on and off. Now, the coffee table, I've got it probably not quite 12 inches away from here. So I just come in here, sit down, the coffee table's down. So once I'm in position on the lounge, I just lift up the coffee table and pull it towards me. I can then adjust where I have the easel, so it's at a good height just to be able to work on it. I pull it towards me. Because I've got the 100mm foam on it, it just gives me, hello Gypsy, this is my little mini foxy Gypsy. Yeah, it just gives me that little bit more height to work on it. So I can sit here. I can sit back in my lounge. I don't have to worry about having my neck sitting forward or, you know, leaning over a table. I've got my easel on the angle that is really good for me. I've got the height just at the right one. I can turn this sideways if I want to work on this corner. I can turn it sideways if I want to work on that corner. And it just makes it so much easier, and I do not have to strain my neck, my back, or anything at any time. I can, if I want to, I'm actually working on the top of the canvas, but what I'll do eventually is I'll roll the bottom up, and then I can turn it around to whatever angle I want, and that's what I like about having the big A2 easel. So if you've got any questions, just ask me. The table I actually bought from eBay. It's just called a lift up or a pop-up coffee table. I'm in Australia, obviously, so I think they're about $100 on eBay, but well worth the money if you've got limited space. I leave mine set up all the time, so I just leave my easel and everything set up on the table. When I go to sort of put it down, obviously, I just push my phone back there. Just get the table, just pop it back down, and there you go. So if you wanted to, you could pack this away, but I don't need to. There's only my husband and I in the house. So yeah, we just sort of put up with it, and I've actually got my I do have a little table here that I put my tray on to use my beads. But the one I'm doing at the moment's got 60 colours, so I've actually got a tray here that I've got sitting on the lounge. I've just got to be a bit careful with that, because if the dogs sort of jump on the lounge, they don't tend to care where they jump. So, yeah, so I think it's a good setup for me. It's obviously not going to work for everybody else, but it works for me, and I hope that that's given you a little bit of insight to what I do. Thank you.